Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and I hope you all are doing great. Today I'm here to talk about this book, Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. And before I begin with how this book made me feel, I want to talk about this book and its plot a little. The book is about these two characters, Jamie and Pippa, where Pippa has been ruined by her ex-boyfriend and her passion for music and the love to make it her career has been ruined by this ex-boyfriend of hers. While on the other hand, Jamie is doing great in his career, yet he is so decked up by his responsibilities, he cannot take a step for himself. Anything and nothing he can do for himself in the responsibilities he is surrounded with. Now, I have always read Amazon book bestsellers until my cousin introduced me to this devil, Bookstagram. And now anything I see with a good cover, I go blind and buy it. I don't care what is the summary, I don't care what is the plot, I like it, I buy it. Two different personalities I have achieved. The one who buys the books and the one who reads the books are two different personalities, I swear to God. But this book would go on to the side, I would say, was, I think, only good because it was Bookstagram famous. Because there were so many things that were undigestible with this book. For the starters, the dog. The abandoned dog was not needed in the house. It could have been gone to an adoption house. There are so many adoption houses in the country, in the state, in the city, in your area. You could have gone anywhere. You don't need to adopt it. And then you adopt it and you get a special assistant for it. Very, very strange. Nobody in the real world does this. Again, this is a book. Anything can happen. But then what is with this girl? She's asked to move in because she doesn't have space. She's crying about it. She's asked to move in and she agrees in a second. Girl, get a spine. You need space, not another zip code. Just grow a spine and say no. But what she does is she instantly says yes and moves away. Also, the nickname Songbird. Oh my god. This has become a trend now. That books with a unique nickname are not important. Like, it has become a trend that every book should have a unique nickname for the girl. A common nickname or a used nickname is not going to be accepted. But that's not how it should work. So the nickname, at least to me, Songbird feels very forced. Oh, and also, let me not get started onto the fact that how Jamie and Pippa share this push and pull relationship with each other, where they keep on pushing each other and then pulling each other in a minute. Like, they are not giving each other even 5 days of time. They say no to each other this moment, and the next day they are on each other's neck doing a lot of things. But I would not say that the book did not have anything good about it. Certainly, the way this man treats the female is a very, very beautiful thing. It's superb. He does all that she wants him to do. Like, not that she says she wants him to do it, but whatever every girl desires, he is the man. But I think this book is good for the people who are just starting to read and are really, really willing to go for a very comfortable read. But for somebody who has been reading for a very long time, like me, for like 6 years and 7 years, this would feel a little out of the section to you. In my overall opinion, I would give this book a 3.5 out of 5. Not that bad if we just can ignore certain things. But there were certain times, as I said, the book was doing great. certain times when I also felt like kicking into the room, laughing, giggling, and like, wow, this is so cute. Oh my god, how cute this boy can be, type of things. I would I would not put into a solid read section for myself, but into something that was nice. If you have read this book, do let me know what you felt about it, how it made you feel, and what are your thoughts on it. Also, comment down below what book do you want me to review next, or if you have anything in mind about the review. I'm also open for critic comments, but just be nice to me. Until then, we meet next time. Bye bye.